Hi, second graders, it's Miss Dramenko. Today is day 3 of adding 10 to a number. You worked with Miss Gordon for day 1 and day 2 math routine, and she told you and showed you that there is a pattern when adding 10 to a number. Give you a few seconds to think about that pattern to refresh your memory. When we add 10 to a number, what do we notice? I heard some of you say that when I add 10 to a number, the ones place value stays the same. Thumbs up if you agree. Yeah, and the 10's place value changes, it increases, it goes up, right? By a 10. Very good. So what we're doing today is day 3 math routine. Keep that in mind. We have 417 plus 10. So if you see in my table, I have 4 hundreds, right? 1 10 and 7 ones. That shows 417. I need to add 10 to 417, right? Remember the rule to help you figure out 417 plus 10. Give you a few seconds. Once you have 417 plus 10, one thumbs up on your knee. All right, in 3, 2, 1, shout out your answer. All right, I heard a lot of you say 427. Let's see if Ms. Dramenko adds another 10. Do we get 427? Let's see, how many hundreds do we have? 4. How many 10s do we have? 2. What about my ones? 7 still, right? If I remember the rule of adding 10, my ones place value stays the same. Thumbs up if you agree. 417 plus 10 equals 427. Yes, very good. Let's see what's next. All right, we have 427 plus 10. So to refresh our memories, before we did 417 plus 10 equals 427. Now we need to add 10 to 427. So again, here's my table with my 400s, my 2 10s, and my 7 ones. Give you 30 seconds. What is 427 plus 10? Once you have an answer, put a knees up, a thumb up, please. Three, 2, 1. Shout out your answer. Oh, I hear different things. Let's see if I add a 10. Am I going to add a 10 to the ones? No. Should I add it to the 10s? Yeah, let's add that other 10 to the 10s. What do I have now? How many 10s do we have? Yeah, we have 3 10s now, right? My hundreds, I still have how many? 4. If I add the 10, I have 3 10s. How about my ones? My ones didn't change, right? So 427 plus 10 equals, say it out nice and loud. Good, 437. Thumbs up if you got that. Good job. Let's continue. Now I have 437 plus 10. All right. I have 4 hundreds, 3 10s, and 7 ones. What is 437 plus 10? Once you have an answer, shout it out. Thumbs up if you got 447. You are correct. If we add another 10, right? Does my table show 447? Yes, it does. Very good. So the sum of 437 plus 10 equals 447. Very good. All right. Before we figure out 447 plus 10, let's look at what we've done so far. Okay. Notice my pattern. Remember we said when adding a 10, my ones place value stays the same. So in this case, it's staying as a 7, right? And my 10's place value it's going up, but we like to say it is increasing by a 10. All right, now we have 447 plus 10. Here's my hundreds, my tens, and my ones. If I add 10 to 447, what is my sum? Three, 2, 1. Shout out your answer. All right, let's check. If Ms. Jemenko adds another 10, how many 10s do we have now? Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 10s, right? So my 10s place value is going to change. What about my ones? Nope, it's staying the same, correct? Yep, so it's staying as 7. What about my hundreds? My hundreds are staying as 4. So 447 plus 10 equals, everyone, 457. Very good. All right, next one is all on your own. Ready? Get your brains ready. And remember the pattern that we're noticing. Now we have 457 plus 10. Okay. Giving you 40 seconds. Go. 457 plus 10. What is the sum of 457 plus 10? I'll show you the pattern. Three, 2, 1. All right, let's all check ourselves. Thumbs up if you say 457 plus 10 equals 467. Thumbs up if you agree. Yeah, I agree too. Watch Mr. Menko. I add another 10, right? What place value is only changing? Yeah, only my 10s, right? My hundreds, I still have 4 hundreds. Now if I added a 10, how many 10s? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. What about my ones? Still 7, right? My ones place value is staying the same. So everyone, 457 plus 10 equals 467. Very good job. All right, next one. 467 plus 10 equals. Give you a few seconds to figure this out. $467 plus 10 equals. Shout out your answer. You guys agree? 467 plus 10 equals 477. Yeah, so does Mr. Menko. Very good. What about the next one? 477 plus 10. I'll show you the pattern. Right, before we did 467 plus 10 equals 477. Right, notice that pattern. My ones place value is what? Yep, staying the same. And my tens place value is, increasing by a 10. So what do you think, by looking at my pattern, 477 plus 10 will equal? What is the sum of 477 plus 10? Once you have an answer, shout it out. All right, let's see. 477 plus 10. Well, Mr. Menko is going to add another 10. All right, so how many 10s do we have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, so my 10s is changing from 7 to an 8. My hundreds is staying as 4. What about my ones? Yeah, my ones are staying as a 7. So 477 plus 10 equals, everyone? Good, 487. Very good. All right. Who could remind us what is the pattern you noticed? What was the pattern we noticed? What's the pattern we notice? What is the pattern we noticed? I know some of you are thinking, looking at our equations. What is the pattern we noticed? Once you have an answer, put a thumbs up. See if you agree with me. Mr. Menko noticed that in these equations, my ones place value stayed. It remained the same, which was 7, right? My ones place value stayed as a 7, correct? Yeah. And then I noticed that my tens place value, right, increased by a 10. It increased, it went up by a 10. Thumbs up if you thought the same exact thing. Awesome job today, everyone. Can't wait to see you all tomorrow. Bye.